I'm Kim Redden. I was in Mr. Carwin's class in the late 80s and early 90s. I considered Mr. Carwin a legendary owl because of his great teaching ability and specifically the way he would always ask us a lot of questions and always get us involved in the lesson itself, whatever he was doing, whether it was in the shop or in the classroom. He really engaged the students, and I think that was kind of uncommon at that point in time, at least to me and the teachers that I had, and Mr. Carwin was unique in that way. Very hands-on, giving you the time and the space to learn at your own pace, but also being instructional if needed. And I think my favorite memory of Mr. Carwin would be, as an officer, we had an officer's retreat and we went to the Sterling Reservoir, and that was the first time I really saw Mr. Carwin really cut loose, and to see him on a pair of water skis is a memory I will never forget.
Hello, I'm Carly Coppice, and I was a Mr. Carwin student. Some of my favorite memories of Mr. Carwin are associated with two words. If you were a student of him, I'm sure saying these two words will have a flood of different memories come back to you. And those two words are Judas Priest. If you had those words said to you, or you had those words said to classmates, I'm sure that they're probably making you chuckle as those memories come flooding back to you, as they also have come back to me as well. But really, one of my most impactful memories of Mr. Carwin was probably the last conversation I had with him before his untimely passing. I had just finished track practice, and I had forgotten my project book that I needed to get updated for my SAE, so I ran over to the ag room, knocked on the door. Mr. Carwin was still there. If you knew Mr. Carwin, you knew he was the first teacher in every morning and the last teacher to leave every night. And fortunately, he was there. I was able to come in and grab my book, and we ended up having a 25 to 30 minute long conversation. And I carry a lot of those words that he spoke to me during that meeting or conversation with me still to this day. He expressed to me during that time that he really felt that myself and one of my other ag class members, Joe Longan, that him and I were really shaping up to be the leaders of our class. And that was really impactful coming from Mr. Carwin. As you know, he didn't always express those type of things. And so to be able to have that moment with him and to have him express that he really truly believed that I was going to be a leader in whatever path that I took was very special. And he just had that way with words to make you feel like, you know, you can really continue to push yourself and you can drive and it's okay, and don't let others get in your way. Don't let, you know, peers or people that are older or younger than me stop me from doing what I want to do and be the strong leader that he did see that I was becoming. And I believe that's really what has projected me into what I am now and what my future goals are continuing to be of being an advocate. So I greatly appreciate that memory with Mr. Carwin, and I'm very thankful I had forgotten my book that day to be able to have that special last conversation with one of the best men I've ever known in my life.